Hello and welcome back. We are talking about mitosis versus meiosis. Now, last class we got almost all the way through meiosis 2. We're just going to do a quick review. So, meiosis 1 ended with telophase 1. What do you think meiosis 2 is going to begin with? What's the next stage in meiosis? Prophase 2. Yes, a very clever name. Prophase 2, very similar to prophase 1. After prophase 2, we're going to have metaphase 2, beautiful. And then anaphase 2, here it is. And then, last but not least, this phase we need to talk about is telophase 2. Now, let's compare telophase 2 to telophase 1. Can you see any differences? There are 2 cells in the top one. How many in the bottom? 4. There's more chromosomes in the telophase 1 than there is in telophase 2. Now, are there more? There's more per cell, but actually there's the same what? Same amount. Same amount in telophase 1 as there is in telophase 2, as long as you're including all 4 of the soon-to-be 4 cells. Okay. Now, in telophase 2, just like telophase 1, the nuclear membrane forms. The spindles again dissolve. The chromosomes are starting to uncoil. And cytokinesis begins. Just like before. Now, notice, though, in telophase 1, how many chromosomes are we going to have? How many chromatids? Let's say it that way. I heard it. 23 in each cell. How many pairs are we going to have? None. Okay. How many pairs does a human cell have normally? 23 pairs. Here now we're going to have 23 individuals. Why is that? Again, where's the second pair going to come? Germ cells have a single pair. Well, if this is the mom and her one cell has 23 unpaired, where's the other 23 pairs going to come? From the dad. That's right. When they come together, then you have the complete set. Okay? So why does it do it this way? Why do you think meiosis divides it so you only have one set, not a pair? What would happen if both mom and dad gave you a pair? How many would you end up with? You end up with four chromosomes for each 4 chromosomes for each chromosome. So you have 2 pair or 4. Way too much info. Don't need that much info. We keep it down to 1 pair each. Cool? All right. And what do we call all these together? These 4? Meiosis 2. Very clever name. All right. So now, what's going to happen right after telophase 2? Do you guys remember what happens? What's after meiosis? Or what was after mitosis even? We had the S phase. What? Cytokinesis. Excellent. So, after telophase 2, cytokinesis is going to break these into 4 separate cells. Now, in mitosis, you started with 1 cell and ended with how many? 2. And they were identical. Okay, the 2 that were created during mitosis were identical to the original. In meiosis, you start with 1 cell and it becomes 4. Are they identical? No, they are not. So are you using that appropriately? Say that one more time. In meiosis, you start with 1 and you end with 4. In meiosis 2, you'd start with 2 and end in 4. But I was talking about the whole process of meiosis. Okay. So, we already said this. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right. Now, I'd like to talk to you about one of these cells. Let's see if I can go to the next slide here. Carrying 1 chromosome for each of the 23 sets has a special name. So, after meiosis, it was only carrying one chromosome, right? Not a pair. We call this haploid. Notice, haploid has only one set of unpaired chromosomes inside its nucleus. Did everyone see that? It's beautifully drawn. You're welcome. Which type of cells would produce these? Which type of division would produce these type of cells? Meiosis. We know it's not mitosis because mitosis would have a pair, right? All right. Cells that contain two sets of unpaired chromosomes is known as diploid. And here it comes. There it is. Notice. Oh, they're not drawn very well, but this long one and this long one go together. They have one pair. This short one and this short one are supposed to go together. They should be the same length, but oh well. Okay. Contains two haploid sets of chromosomes. Okay. Haploid contains one. Diploid, contains two. Okay. Now, in what cell division are you going to get cells that are diploid? Mitosis. Okay. This cell has a complete set of DNA. This cell only has half a set. Coolio? That's going to become important when we start talking about reproduction and so on. So why do we do this? Why do some cells, by the way, how many cells produce, excuse me, I got to get the name up there for you. Mitosis. How many cells go through meiosis in your body? Only the germ cells, very few. What cells go through, whoa. What cells go through mitosis? All the other cells, the somatic cells, beautiful. Why do you think they do that? Why do they do two different things? Two different jobs. That's exactly correct. What is the job of the haploid cells? I'll give you a hint. I accidentally showed you already. Yes. The haploid cells from meiosis pass on genetic information between generations. This is how you got your information from your mom and your dad. Okay? What is the use of mitosis? Whoa. Give me a moment here. Get everything caught up. I'm almost there. Wait for it. This is a lot of buildup. A lot of buildup. What is it for? Production of new cells. Beautiful. And where do we need new cells? Everywhere in our body. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of mitosis and meiosis. But before we get off it altogether, I'd like to do a quick comparison. Are you ready? Mitosis versus meiosis. First off, both. Both have prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. There are a few other similarities, but we're going to start with there. These are all the differences they have. In mitosis, chromosomes do not line up. In meiosis, they do line up, and so on and so forth. Can you think of any others to add to this? No, it's pretty awesomely done. Teacher's really smart. Ooh, both have chromosomes. That would work. Or do they? Because at the end of meiosis, they only end up with chromatids. Ooh. Both do have chromatids. All right, any other questions? We love in meiosis and mitosis? All done with it? Finished up? Okay. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That is it.